Hey everybody, welcome
Hello.
back to Barovia. Here we are for our weekly session of Gothic horror with Curse of Strahd. Now, let us
Definitely gonna survive this one.
caught up. Well done, very good job recently. So,
Just.
last time,
Some of us by the skin of our teeth.
having heard of Krieg's vision of the corruption of the three ladies of the Fanes, ancient Fey beings connected to the land of Barovia, whose defeat gave Strahd some of his powers, Vanta realized one of her relics was missing. That which contained the spirit of the bishop. Searching the chambers beneath the Blue Water Inn, the boys found some mysterious scratches in the floor, but nothing else. During this time, Asara and Vanta had a sharing of secrets, which is only for them and Stream to know. Upon exploring the remainder of the complex, some treasure was found, and some poison needle traps, and you headed back up to the surface. Awaiting in the inn was a hearty breakfast and information about a group of were-ravens called the Keepers of the Feather. But no long rest. We find ourselves finishing off the last of the wolf sausage and fresh baked bread, deciding what the new day will bring. Excuse me. So, you are all sat around your table in Blue Water Inn, and I shall bring us over to that particular.
I've got a feeling that like Xenakis had his feet on the table, then got them like pushed off angrily by the the people who own the place, and has now just found a stool and put his feet up on that.
Danica, yes, definitely.
I think that's neat. Oh, I could roll 20, but I didn't watch the game.
That's right. We're still on
Drinking
the,
coffee, just like behave yourself.
Yeah.
So he's just got his feet on a stool, chilling out.
We're just incapable of having your feet on the ground.
Ah, it has to be relaxing.
I
He's
don't
gonna
remember
enjoy
this
it.
part, I don't remember this part of your backstory. So,
Things have changed around here.
Oh,
let
John,
us-
your obscurity.
Oh, there we
There
go.
we go. Focus
I was
back.
out of focus for a second. Weird.
Was I? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You were out of focus and you
Like some-
looked all mysterious for a minute.
That's okay. Here we go. The mists have cleared. We're back in Barovia. So,
Oh no.
Yeah.
oh, thank you very much.
John, I was...
Thank you very much.
Yeah, sorry, just getting some audio.
It's like, I mean,
audio
it's like
heads
some...
up. Yeah. Audio
Much
because of the
appreciated.
powers.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you.
So, Craig.
Timmy? I don't can hear you. Hang
Oh no.
What?
Gone.
Emma!
What's with your internet today? Come back to us.
Can you guys...
Can we what?
Nope.
Can you?
We cannot, whatever it is.
So weird. It's never been a problem before.
Yeah, it's like your internet's struggling really hard for some reason.
Nasty little tech goblins. Thank you, Sneaker Oakley. Give us a shout anytime. Okay, so we were sitting at this table and scattered across the overlay as Emma disappears. Sorry, you're fine.
Yes.
And I'm fine too. It's just
I'm split in half.
Then I guess the cricket's like across. It's okay, I'll leave it.
Oh.
I don't think I've got the audio set up on the 4-window screen, so I'm just going to leave it like
Well,
this.
I can be on 2 different. Like I can just play Vanta.
Ah! That confuses things. Okay, so, anywho, let us...
Can you hear me now?
Ooh, yes.
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 Okay, cool.
Raw. Banter is back with a vengeance.
That was so weird. So many things 3 times. Like, I was just like, what is happening? So my original thing, what I was saying, was from the sounds of all this.
Sorry, we have a.
No, why
our
not? I
lady
just
in
won't
the
say
chat.
it.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
go.
I'm so sorry. Our lady's in the chat, so I saw her message and I was like, Colby said it was you, Carrie. Anyway, Emma, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm so rude.
Nothing to say.
Confusion.
That's
No. Vanta was. I was saying. It sounds like from the music, there's like some merriment, like maybe some traveling bards here in this tavern. Vanta hates them. You can tell by her expression and the fact that she's staring daggers at them, and then she turns to you all and says, "I hate them."
And Xenocus is like doing that, like with the in time with the music.
You are not far behind, sir.
Well,
That's it.
it is a joyous day.
I just
I
wanted to
hate
try and
you.
give the impression, give the feeling that the Blue Water Inn is a safe haven. It's dangerous, turbulent.
Who's coming?
Someone approaches.
Except from the really massive guard who's about to like stomp
Yeah,
past us.
the fact that there's like 5 vampiric bodies
No.
just festering underground. That's fine.
Let us lean into that.
Screaming skeletons.
Izik shoulders through the door. And he's like,
There he is.
There he is.
Great, safe haven right there.
Morning. All slept well.
No.
No.
Splendid. And then Irina comes down, and Irina comes down, and she's like, just for the novelty of it, she's like, good morning, brother. And he's got this big smile. He's like, sister. As they've
Still
been
weird,
freshly
isn't it?
reunited.
Still weird, isn't it?
I'm gonna lean over to Xenocus and be like, "This is still."
I mean, it's a lovely day, but that's weird.
And Izik says, so, what are you up to today?
Pretty sure you had plans for us, didn't you?
You really should meet with the Baron before the Festival of the Blazing Sun.
We're finding
one.
a box.
Oh, the festival is today, isn't
We're
it?
finding my prayer book.
Oh, is it?
Nope.
It is.
Oh,
Preparations have been busily bustling away behind the scenes, and the giant wicker sun has been created to be set ablaze in the square.
How merry.
And
That definitely sounds safe.
he jumps on the Baron's expression. He's like, all will be well.
You, sir, Izik.
I'm gonna stop him pacing around. He's very, very.
yeah. He's just like going round the circle around the table.
Which one is it?
Down, man. God.
Like it's just that awkward thing because everybody has to keep turning their necks to keep him in sight.
He's anxious. He wants the festival to go well.
Which one it is? Which one is it?
Well,
This one?
no, I can still hear the footsteps.
No. There isn't none of the elements on fire. Oh yes, by the way, perfect timing. This evening, the sounds and music are brought to you by Sirenscape. Please try it out for free and try out some of their lovely sound sets. And it's awesome to have.
Especially the footsteps.
So,
Definitely turn
and for
the sex
scaring
up.
your players. Okay, so
so Vanta wants to say to... I'm scared. I'm in fear now. Yes?
Okay.
Okay. Vanta just wants to say to Izik, well, actually, we're going to cancel all of our plans. We need to find a book.
a book.
Aren't we? Yes. Yes, we're looking for a book. Yes, yes. She looks like hope.
Nothing useful has ever come from books.
You are abhorrent.
Actually, not necessarily true.
I beg
You
your
are
pardon.
abhorrent.
You watch your tongue. I don't care if you're friends with Irina or not. That kind of malicious unhappiness will get you in trouble.
That was
I will
malicious
tear this
happiness.
city to the ground.
Malicious happiness.
Listen for that
Good to
bit.
see you.
Malicious happiness. He's like staring daggers at Panda.
Happy.
Happiness.
Now,
Sad people don't get books.
She tries to smile.
keep your noses
It
clean.
awakens some sort of like existential horror.
You'll excuse my voice up until this point. I remembered the growl, but not the Barovian accent behind it.
Everyone has their days.
Oh, I was standing watch outside the inn most of the night. There's just that very key point where you're all fighting viciously in the bar room that I wasn't here.
That was very convenient, wasn't it?
Apologies. I wish I had been. I could have sought a peaceful situation. And he brings out that clawed hand and lets the flames play across it.
Aggressive negotiations.
And you haven't got the sun sword yet.
Yeah.
And he stomps out the door. He's like, "Keep your noses clean, sister. I will be back to escort you to the barons before too long." And she nods. Until then, brother.
You're fine, Craig. You don't have a nose.
I just wanted to know if I was exempt or not.
Yeah, that's fine. So, priorities. Speak to the Baron so that we can get information about the book.
I am not an idiot.
No, but he'll probably have a big library. Someone could have handed it in that ended up there.
Or maybe he stole it from me.
And if that did happen, which we will find
I
out
would
proof
have it.
first before accusing. That didn't work out well last time. Then, if he did steal it, we will find out how to steal it back. Happily.
Damn it, I got the story.
He's coming back. He heard the maliciousness.
Malicious! I said something malicious!
It's Brom and his brother doing that, like, stacked on top of each other in a trench coat gig.
Ah, I did the thing.
Ooh.
I did the thing. I froze everyone except... It's that top window. Only Asara is still moving. Dance, Asara, dance! Okay, everyone, bear with us
Do it.
very, very briefly as I quickly do this. Bye.
This is the technical difficulty.
And boom, we're moving. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we're back.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Sorry, that was my bad. If you yes, if you minimize the Discord window, it stops, except for that top right corner.
Very odd.
For some reason.
Still in the top right corner.
Yep, it's you.
Yes.
It's you here. It's
I need
it's
to know
Carl
that I
and
have
Rhyme
some
of the Frost
props
Maiden.
now.
For some reason, that corner is exempt. Oh, proper box.
I have a mud treasure box.
Nice. Shame it's a
Proper
little empty.
box. Right there. Shut up. Well, I have this as well for when I need to whack the DM.
No. Go.
Or I need to be whacked by the DM.
No, you're okay. As in assassinated? No, you're good. Right, so let's just get you back into it properly.
Unlikely.
So yes, what is the plan for the morning, please?
After Xenakis said all that
Cat.
great deal, I'm gonna be like, I'd just be happy if you weren't talking about pies and you're actually coming up with answers.
Pies. Where did they go?
There it is. There it is.
I had forgotten, so thank you so much.
Mm.
You brought it back on yourself.
All right.
Hey, I'm sorry.
So, what time? The Baron? Irina, what time?
I think Izek said he was going to come by around lunchtime. After that, the Baron will be busy preparing for the festival, which is at the end of the day, at the end of the afternoon.
Yeah.
They
They'll
are
probably
going
have a
to
fire festival
have a-
during the day.
Apparently, there's going to be a ceremonial lighting of this wicker sun, which will be extending the light of day and the lights of the morning lord into the darkness of night and driving off the devil himself. I don't know.
You sound like a true citizen of Barovia.
I'm just repeating what I was taught.
Weirdly, practical. I bet I could get some sweet air.
But you're not allowed to remember.
Not allowed to remember, or not allowed to...
You weren't allowed to get sweet air, remember? Even
Damn.
though those lovely warm currents would just bring you up
Sick.
so easily.
Sick thermals, dude.
Silence!
Okay. Now, you have a birthday present burning a hole in your pocket.
8. Probably past their birthday now.
Hey, do not measure in-game
Might as well
time
keep it.
by IRL time. Come on, that's not fair. We only get to play 2 hours a time. We are creeping through the days.
Well, we don't know. We have no clues as to where Book is. We might as well get some chores done while we're at it and see what we can find.
Danica said something about she had some friends who could help us look for the book.
Well, they're on it. We can't help them. They're helping us.
Right, no, that's what I'm saying. In the meantime,
I see.
We get the present, we speak to the Baron, come back, collect all of the information we've learned about the book, and then deal with it then.
Vanta? Everyone looks at Vanta.
Yeah.
Vanta,
Everyone-
is this acceptable?
is this amenable?
If this does not work,
Then the
we
cat-
do it my way.
Okay.
No, don't say okay.
I'm not agreeing to that. I'm not agreeing to that.
We do not know what her way is.
We'll fight. What is your way, Manta?
Irina's like, oh, that's not 11, is it?
That's why I'm cautious.
It's hard to put a number.
Yikes.
Nobody would get killed.
Nobody got killed last time. And things did not go well.
Craig is gonna lean over to Vanta and be like, I want you to know,
Yeah.
my dad used to say this thing when I don't know, he would get a little too much energy. I'm really feeling stifled here. I want you to know I'm on your side if things have to go your way. My dad called it ape shit. I'm ready to go ape shit.
Till we make
You
it.
even seen an ape?
Yes.
I'll have you know the apes love the mountains.
I think that's neat.
I
There
don't
are
know.
snowmen.
I don't know otherwise. I'm gonna run with that.
Vanta nods to Krieg. It seems you know what must be done. Thank you.
So
And I'm
with our
sorry,
plan, and then potentially the ape shitting plan.
Great. Sounds like another day. Let's go be Santa or whoever else delivers presents on birthdays.
Wait, how
His
far
name
away
is
is this
Vanta, not Santa.
present? How far away is this person in order to deliver the present to?
Beyond the city walls. Just about.
Indeed.
Can we get a?
Village.
Can we get like one of those like horse-driven carts?
You can stay here.
Do you have horse-driven cart money?
Ah, see? I think she's got us there.
You have to pay for those?
Unless you think you can trick your way onto one.
I don't think this is the place to be tricking people out of their carts.
How much is it going to cost? Like 10 gold?
I start walking out the door.
I follow.
He gets up and follows. Only when he realizes he's getting left.
I just think it's neat.
Okay, so what's your first port of call?
Yes.
Gotcha.
I mean, if Xenacus is legit about trying to find a cart, then I'm going to tut at him from a distance, but otherwise not get involved. And leave
I
him
didn't
to
realize
his
that
devices.
Vanta was British.
Yeah, she's from the north.
And
It's just just because she's from a mountain, and I thought, oh, that's up.
spine of the world. That's pretty north as far as Faerun goes. Absolutely. Okay, so let's bring you over to the map here.
Yes, please.
Stream, bear with my Roll20, which is going as best as it can.
Ooh.
Oh, last time I did that. There you go. I was gonna say last time I did that, it shamed it into actually jumping in, and it did. Okay, so there we see the town of Villaki, and you are all at the Blue Water Inn here, slap bang in the middle.
It was a way down here, wasn't it?
And yes, you know that the encampment of the Vistani near Villaki is to the southwest of the village itself.
Oh yeah, I see it right there.
So shall we start heading down the main road, and then Xenacus can wave down a horse and cart if he sees fit?
If you guys don't want one, fine.
You're a grown man. Just walk.
I wish I didn't need it. As soon as we get out of this city.
Good point. They only did say in the city.
We can already see the city walls.
Fair.
But especially when we're coming back, you might want to like land before you get too close. They might just see like flying creature and go bah crossbow.
It would be a shame if you were impaired.
What she said.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Mm.
I think
You'd probably bleed out like a turkey.
today of all day.
Today of all days.
Today
Today
of
of
all
all
days.
Day of all days.
You beat me to it. I was gonna offer turkey at lunch.
Dang it. I'm thankful for Craig not getting impaled.
I'm
Let's
thankful for Vanta waiting to go apeshit.
I'm thankful for the fact that I bought this sword in Australia and brought it all the way to Japan. I like it very much.
Thank you for all these lovely players I have, and all these people that come by to watch us play.
Oh,
Thank
now
you.
it got real and I want to change mine.
Ha!
Oh, I'm thankful for... Okay, I'm going to change mine too.
Little
I'm thankful for
Phoenix
Siren
hearts in
Scape.
chat. Phoenix hearts.
Thankful
The
for
love,
that.
which only
Thankful
I have
for
access to. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have hearts.
Sorry.
I've got highs.
It's because
so
I've
that's
got
what we get.
I want a
infinite
heart.
dream pies.
I
How many
want
dream
a
pies
heart.
have you got, Michael?
70 left. I spent all mine.
None.
When you find your
I
bag.
got non-dream pies. I have one little cube of fruit and nut.
Yum. That'll do nicely.
So,
Okay,
That's a
so
dream
you
pie.
are
right
walking
there.
through the streets of Villaki
These-
on this, of course, overcast. It's always overcast. But you head out through the streets, and you see there's, reasonable amount of bustle. Yeah, it is a decent-sized town. People are coming and going, making their way around. As you make your way through the town, you notice the main place of note that you go by is this large church, which you have heard is called the Church of Saint Andrew. I think we got that right.
The intonation there just makes me think.
Slight
Not
mild
sure.
question
Not
mark.
sure.
Sorry, I forget if I don't remember if it was Andal or Andril. I'll tell you in just a second. Andril,
It's not
Saint
Andril.
Andril's Church. So as you walk by, you see this slouching, centuries-old stone church with a bulging steeple in the back and walls lined with cracked stained glass windows depicting pious saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church, and a thin mist creeps among the graves.
Xenocus is already very pious.
Uh-huh.
Now,
I feel like Sarah slapped him in the back of the head for that when he's like,
Yeah, for sure.
it's not just us giving you.
as possible.
It's not just us giving you scowls for that one, Xenocus. There is a rather sullen-looking youth who seems to be a grave digger, doing some gardening, and he's got a big shovel leaning up against one of the gravestones, and he also scowls over at the flippant remark within earshot of St. Andrew. Do you know, this was one place that was mentioned as a possible sanctuary for Irina, because it would be sacred ground. Therefore, unable for Monsieur Strahd to get in there and be naughty.
I very much like this idea.
so this is like the safe haven within the safe haven.
Indeed.
We can confine her there, if ever.
Say again, sorry?
I said we can. Oh, sorry. We can confine her there forever. But it's a joke to say.
Yikes.
But it's a joke to say instead of forever, because some people write 4. We say 5. Sorry, I explained it. So that's not very funny.
No worries.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So,
Understood.
So Greg also looks at that.
He doesn't understand, so he's like, what?
neat.
So you carry on past the church and towards the west gates, and there are a couple of guards manning that, and they
Do
say,
you have any more paperwork to do to leave?
"No, you're free to leave. But
Can we get back in?
are you staying tonight?"
For the festival.
Yes, I was going to
It's a
say.
joyous festival, we
if
have to
you're-
come back.
If you're coming back this evening, then you must be here in time for the festivities.
Yes.
So an hour before sundown, please.
Sure, we'll be back before that.
Yes. Unless you're going very far and you have all day. And you pass through the gates, which are open during the day, and you continue out. Now, as you can see on the map, I'll zoom in for chat here. There are a number of buildings out on the old Svarich Road as it continues over to the west. Sorry, and kind of run down looking hovels. But this last one over here is a little larger than the others, and it's kind of slumped on itself a bit. It's kind of got one of those sagging roofs from age, and it's just covered with ivy. And there are some very vibrant window boxes against the lead-lined glass windows. And as you approach, the window creaks open, as it's been pushed open from inside, and you see some sort of rug or mat get unfurled out and shook out the window by a pair of very gnarled old hands, as the dust and bits are all shook off this. And as you pull level with the house, you see a very old kind of crone shaking out this rug. She's like, Good day. Good day.
I make a
Good day, ma'am.
perception check.
What? Sorry. Perception.
Perception check.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to look for books.
Please.
We are
14.
outside the city wall, right?
14.
Yep.
Okay. No books in sight, I'm afraid.
Vanta visibly with us.
A fairly healthy-looking herb garden on the side of the building, but no books.
Emma loves that.
Good. Krieg, yes, you are outside the city. You are out
Okay.
on that furthest
Um,
house there.
In full view of this old woman and everyone else,
God and everyone.
Craig is going to
As my
like,
witness.
triumphantly like kind of squat down like a frog and like jump up like straight as high as he can and like start flying again.
Okay.
Goodbye, friend.
And this old lady in the cottage is just like, oh, splendid, splendid.
I am so glad that this brings some joy to someone other than myself.
Malicious happiness.
Malicious unhappiness is the problem. Don't worry.
Right. I'll take malicious happiness.
So, yes, are you just going to carry on walking by?
Yeah, I don't.
Vanta didn't see any books.
I don't
therefore she's-
recognize her, so. Do we?
Yeah.
Do we recognize her?
Are you a crone?
You can't just ask people if they're a crone.
Are you a crone?
Some people call people of my age that. Yes.
I mean in the sense of like perhaps a mythical, legendary-esque crone.
I'm a herbalist.
Those are useful.
Any problems? Any tummy troubles? Any?
Just like so many.
Vanta's just like,
Maybe I have. And
have
she disappears. And you hear a clinking and a crackling of bottles. And she's like, maybe I have. Wait a moment, please. And she's like, maybe I have something in here. Oh yes, no, there it is. I don't know. Is this the right one? I don't know. Did I? Oh, the infusion. Is it finished yet? Oh, not yet. I'll have to wait till tomorrow for that one.
Look what you did, Sarah.
And then the door just like bangs open and like knocks over a flower pot on the side, and she comes out with this like bag of these like, various bits and bobs, and she's like, "Come here, dear, come here."
Me? I walk over regretting my words. I was just trying to be sarcastic.
And she
But I walk over,
she
like-
comes up, she's like, "Jenny's the name, Jenny Greenteeth." Now,
Yes, it is.
she a tiefling?
Nope.
She green.
she's
No, don't
green
think
thumbs,
funny.
definitely.
Indeed.
And she has these various potions and like poultices and things in this bag that's clinking at her side. And she's like, now, what's your main ailment, dear? Let me have a look at you. And she kind of like starts like looking over you. And she's like, is it something of the body? Something of the mind? Something of the heart?
It's chronic
Ah.
snarkiness.
I have potions
turn
for
around.
all ailments.
Got there before me. I'm gonna turn around and be like, oh, it's definitely something of the mind, and look straight into Xenakis's eyes.
Chronic snarkiness.
Actually, do you have any potions for addiction?
I'm gonna
Where's-
fall into
He looks up at Krieg.
There we go. This way. This is the way I have to look.
Something to settle the stomach.
Something to get rid of yearning.
What did my aunt used to say?
Oh,
Cleanse the palate.
I have several potions to induce yearning.
No, we don't want that.
Okay.
This man can't stop thinking about pie.
What kind
Memory
of pie?
loss, mayhaps.
And I very accusatorily point at Xenakis, like, look at him, look what he did.
The
I'll have you know.
kind you get from
Krieg
a
started it.
woman
She looks up at Krieg, and she looks a bit of a scowl comes over, and she's like, "Would this be a windmill infested with old hags?"
Wow, yes!
that
Yes,
it
it
is.
would! And while looking at Xenakis.
Why am I getting all the hate? He ate them too.
Well,
That used to be a splendid area, much beloved of a sister of mine, until she was driven away by those horrible ladies.
Quick question. How many sisters do you have?
2.
Thought so.
What did she look like?
And you?
Two.
Hey, splendid. My sister?
Why, I thought so.
Yes. What did she look like?
She likes wearing shawls. She's always obsessed with things to come. Loves reading them in the cards.
Yeah.
met her.
I'm sorry?
We might have met her.
You mumble. You need to speak up, dear.
I don't need to do anything.
Oh.
One.
What's your sister's name?
Eva?
Yeah, I think we met her.
Oh,
Which one?
how is she? I haven't seen her for ages.
Seemed fine.
Splendid. Good to hear. Good to hear.
Still doing the card thing.
She's still hanging about with those Vistani.
Yes. She's not one?
No,
She's-
I mean, am I?
Yes?
No.
Don't know.
Well done. Second time's the charm.
I'm always good with those 50-50 ones on the second go.
Just need one more go and I've got it every time. No. No, she just she travels with them. Has done for a long time. Long time.
And that does not make her one of them?
I should probably an honorary member by now.
And just going by how things usually goes for us, what's your other sister's name? Because we'll probably meet her.
Just don't.
We have you now.
Laura Stoneheart.
That's a very normal name.
I like that. That's a very normal name. As if, yeah, your name and your other sister's name's weird. This one's
You're-
fine.
There's one in every
I
family.
think I was just surprised. This is good.
Yeah, she's the black sheep of the family.
Yeah, you all got different second names.
I just, picked ones that seemed fit. I mean, look at my teeth. This is horror
Are they
of a
actually
smile.
Are they actually green?
There's a hint. Yes. Probably from chewing some herbs and things. Now, Asara, wasn't it?
Yes, that's me.
Let me have a proper look here. Now, let's check. How are your teeth? No, not a hint of green to them at all. Oh dear. Now. And she pauses momentarily as she's like checking you out. She's like, I think I know your problem. You're, not feeling yourself. Fair to say?
What, are you sick? You didn't tell us.
Sick to my stomach, and I look at him. Buzz off.
Like,
I don't say that.
like
That's what my eyes say. My eyes say.
And she suddenly kind of pulls you into an embrace and whispers in your ear, like that the others can't hear. Oh, I'm not feeling yourself. And then pulls away again. Now, I think I've got just the thing for you.
I hope so.
Go about your day and be yourself.
Grand.
I think the day's journey will cure what ails you. And if that fails, take this. And she passes you this jet black potion.
Thank you. And I'm gonna turn and be like, did you hear that, Xenakis? By the end of the day, you'll be elsewhere. And I'm gonna walk past.
Neat. Imagine if he dies in session. Yes, I'll go.
I think he's generally like, yeah, okay, yeah, you won that round. Yeah, fair enough. Like, generally like trying to count up like the points of the back and forth. He's like, yep, I lost that one.
And she tottles off.
Very nice.
Go after Sarah, who's stormed off and like continued with it.
Yup. I'm off with her as well.
I guess like Quake has to keep moving, yeah, because you don't have hover speed, so you have to keep moving.
That is
Flying around.
correct. Yeah, I'm just like buzzing circles around the house.
Buzz, 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 buzz.
Okay. So,
Storms are coming.
Oh my.
We just left the city.
so you head on, carrying on to the west there, and you leave the last of the buildings and Jenny Greenteeth's little cottage behind. And before long, you see roads heading off south towards the tree line.
Which is where we were told to go, so head south.
Okay. Now this is a much simpler way that's been travelled here, but there are still wagon tracks in the dirt, and yeah, it's always slightly muddy.
We could have got a car. They've got wagon tracks.
If you hear that, your hands are each rubbing it.
So you cross that little bit of open grassland and then into the dark trees.
Into the dark trees. How menacing does it seem?
It's daytime still, so it's light. It's
No.
okay.
Normal Barovian
I mean,
menacing.
you were attacked at the
Do
crossroads
I
in
feel
daylight as
in
well.
danger? I do feel in danger.
Yeah,
But,
perception check.
well, I'll give you one thing for free, Asara. Your wolf tongue leather cuff is firm and leathery, in a good way.
Ooh. That sounds like that doesn't sound nice.
But it means well. It's good. It's a good.
Yes,
it's a good
yes.
sign.
Can I have a
That is
quick-
noted. I still want to do a perception check. I trust no one.
I heard like wolf howls and sirenscape, so I'm definitely going to have a listen to see how far off they feel.
Sure.
I got a 9. Everything seems great here.
Okay. Cool.
I rolled the same thing twice. Which wasn't great. So perception +4 though, so that's 10.
Okay. You think, from the sounds of it, that whatever is creating that howl is far, far away, and towards the northwest, perhaps the direction you've heard talk of before.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
mayhaps from a wagon.
The werewolf den is said to be up that direction.
Oh shit! There's.
So it
Oh, maybe those kids that we were supposed to go and save are in there. Oh, remember that?
Kids.
No,
We'll get to
they
that
got
later.
there.
First things
We'll get
first.
to that.
Kids.
We've got presents to deliver.
Saving presents. Yeah, sorry, saving
Very
kids,
important.
delivering presents.
Delivering
Okay.
presents.
Delivering
Wait,
kids and saving presents.
It's one of those things where like we get a new quest, we have to complete that one before we can, like we have to do them in the order of last one we got.
Of course. Oh.
I feel very seen in Assassin's Creed. So, my quest list is ridiculous. Okay. You carry on through the trees. And one thing you'll notice over this part of the woods that was markedly different to your previous experiences, there aren't any of those hag trinkets hanging about. Do you remember how the windmill hags had put their
Right.
trinkets through the trees in the forests between the village of Barovia and the old windmill. That is not evident in this part of Barovia. So maybe they don't travel over this way.
So, oh yeah, Sarah, that you do know that like she was clearly like a hag as well, yeah.
Why do you have to be so mean? Your lady's addicted you to pies.
She's got two sisters. She's an old crone who lived for a long time. The other one can see the future.
I think she's a hag.
Does actually have a case this time.
I think she's a hag.
See? Vanta. Wait, actually, no, Vanta's on my side. I could be wrong.
I dislike you more and more with every moment.
Sorry, Emma, can you stay in character, please? Stay in character.
I'm sorry, I'll be more professional on stream. I can't know my personal feelings. Wait. I want to issue an apology.
I'm not trying to be hurtful, but you haven't been the most rational recently. Since the book's gone.
The only... No. No, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going
glad
to
I
prove
didn't
you
have
wrong,
much
but
more
I'm
to
not
go.
going to argue.
But yeah, so just be careful of that potion, Sarah.
I'm not jumping to gobble down something an old woman gave me, unlike someone.
Craig ate one first.
As you make your way through the trees, you come upon the far edge of this particular part of the Svanich Woods, and the trees part to reveal an expansive clearing. A small grass-covered hill with low houses built into its sides. Fog obscures the details, but you can see these buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork and have decorative lanterns hanging from their sculpted eaves. Atop the hill, above the fog, is a ring of barrel-topped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring out through a hole in the top. The tent is brightly lit from within, and even at this distance, you can smell the odors of horses that emanate from this central area. And let me share something with you.
Okay, that increases expansion. Do a load, please.
Ooh.
Yes, another of our little animated scenes from.
Oh, I'm gonna show it to me.
It's not. It's it's a handout. It's
I'm
not
looking on the
not a
screen.
full screen. Should be okay for you, I think.
Yeah, no, the animated ones never show me, but I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, there it is on stream.
Yeah, oh no, I'm looking at.
Oh, cool.
That's what I was saying.
And yes, there we have the lovely little. Everyone, if you like these, James's RPG art on Patreon. Lots of very cool Barovian pictures and new ones. Also some new ones for the Rime of the Frost Maiden as well.
Neat.
So yes, you see the little houses there and the large tent at the top with the wagons around it.
Does this look like a place where Arabelle would be?
I think a child could grow up quite nicely here.
The wagons are very similar to those that you saw up by its pool where Madame Ava was. So it seems to be a Vistani camp at the top of the hill, but the houses around the sides are very different.
Go say hi?
Shall we ask around?
Let's.
Craig, what do your bird eyes see?
Give us the bird's eye
Same
view.
thing you guys see? Oh, up. Yeah, okay.
I mean, you've got a different angle. You've got a slightly better angle than us.
I mean, nothing terribly abnormal. I think this is exactly where we're supposed to be. I mean, I recognize these carts.
Right. Let's head on up. Ow. What was that? Someone just get whipped.
Sounds like it.
I'm in distress.
Got whipped.
But okay.
Yeah.
Can I make a perception check? Do I see any people around? Any gatherings? Does this feel like... Because I was in the stocks. I'm kind of wondering whether maybe this is a similar situation.
I know the streets.
I know the streets. Never lived in real society before. Been arrested once. I know these things.
You can see a figure standing outside the house at the base of the hill, and indeed outside each of the houses, as if on guard. And you do see figures up in the camp occasionally move between the wagons.
Right. So nothing that would make me believe that this is like a punishment happening or anything like that. It's just
You can't see the source of that. No.
great. Well, then I'm just not going to do anything.
Is the guard kind of thing looking towards us?
He has noticed you. Yes, the one that's at that in front of that house that's right directly in front of you. He saw you emerge. Seems to nod. It's hard to tell from this distance.
Sir, maybe you can help us.
It's quite far away.
Oh, never mind.
Sir, maybe you can help us!
Sarah says to a tree. She's left her glasses at home, and
The tree replies, "Oh, I don't know.
shit.
Don't bring me into this."
Do we
That's you.
do we want to talk to more people on this, or are we just gonna wander around aimlessly in the woods?
We ask that person, they might know where Arbella is. We can deliver it quicker. So we can
Let's
get
go.
back to the party.
Start walking.
And finding books. I look at Xenicus.
Books are at all parties have books.
I wouldn't know. I don't be to a party, but
That's what he was hoping for.
yes.
So head up towards this guard to ask him.
Okay. So you make your way over towards the base of the hill and this nearest hut. And as you approach, you see that the guard has dusky grey skin and white hair pulled back into a ponytail.
Question. That sound did not sound like a wolf that time.
That was supposed
That one did. Okay. There was like one that was like really loud and it sounded more like an actual person screaming. I was like, I think I'd noticed that. But okay.
No, thank you for checking that.
Okay.
And he's just standing there on duty, guarding the front of this place.
So I wonder if you could help us.
Yes, if I may be of assistance, I will try. Where are you coming from?
Valaki.
Yes,
We-
the settlement to the northeast.
It is.
If you are looking for the Vistani, they are up at the top of the hill.
Thank you. You're so helpful.
Mon plaisir.
And as we walk away, I'm gonna do a perception check.
Sure.
And I got a 9.
So,
Neat.
pale skin,
I'm gonna
white hair,
jump off a cliff. That's
grey, pale grey skin, white hair.
I will give you what you found with that 9, Asara. He's a drow.
Ta-da!
Oh shit.
We
I remember
know.
correct- I was gonna say, if
We
I remember
know.
correctly, isn't a Sarah drow?
No.
No,
Elf.
I don't know.
We have 3 elves. That's why we all transfer.
Oh yeah.
Look at my picture on roll 20.
It's right there.
I can't actually see your picture. Where is it?
It's like got tattoos.
I'm thinking of the other campaign. Painted drow.
You've met,
I
yeah,
mean,
you've met Drow before in
yeah.
Waterdeep. Michael.
Yes. So many campaigns.
Too many.
At least that one's done. Yes. So he's just standing quietly in front of the house, bathed in the warm light of the lantern. And there's actually 3 figures. You see 2 others were like back against the side of the building, not so easy to spot. But yeah, their angular features and long, white flowing hairs, half hidden under the cowl of their hoods. Which is why you didn't see it from a distance.
So let's find. I wonder why he was. Because the way he spoke, he's not part of the Vistani. Why are they here?
Hired hand?
True.
Bodyguard? I'm not sure.
So you're saying this is
Yes, we can find
continuing
out.
up the hill?
Yeah, so we're going up the hill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen anyone?
We're talking right in front of him, just like, why is this guy here? What's going on?
Yeah.
If Vanta had not got the book on her mind, she would have literally said that, been like, what are you doing here? But alas.
Why are you present?
What is your purpose?
Noted. So yeah, you've approached this area here, and you make your way up the hill. I could actually bring you over and put you. Good lord, there's a lot of horses. Sorry,
A lot of horses.
there's a lot of horses.
A lot of horses?
There are. Sorry, it's just loaded in for me slowly.
Oh, the map. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like you're just like randomly going. There's a lot of horses.
Yeah, just in on the hammer, there's just like a herd of horses going by right now. It's the weirdest thing. Okay, so. Let me just get your tokens ready. And Zenicus Gurin. Sorry, you're last because it's alphabet. Okay, so come on over, won't you? Oop. Let me take away this pretty picture. Sorry, chat. I know it's very nice, but I want to show you too.
All the walls.
The really elongated shadows of what we
Yeah.
can't see past really make it like
Oh, goodness.
extra spook.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think we need that particularly. Boop. There we go. That's better.
Yeah, that is a lot of
It
horses.
really
Oh my God.
changes the feel.
They're all horses.
Horses all the way down, all the way up. Okay, so there you are. You were up on that path coming in. You moved over. You talked to this fellow over here. As you were approaching.
A little bit further up there, then I guess.
Yeah. Quick, Zenicus is running off by himself. Chase him.
Oh, I've become one with Krieg.
Ah. Okay, so yes, you climb your way up the hill, up this muddy, well-worn track with.
Nah, Vanta's good. Vanta's fine with it. I just thought it would be fun.
Clambering up to the camp at the top, and as you get up there, please continue. Just moving chat. Hey Scotty, how you doing, man? How was the rest of your Humblewood Barovian game today? Sorry, I had to dip out and teach. I know those little duckies. Okay, so yes, you're climbing up the hill, and you come up to the top where the wagons are all circled around. Please do. Sorry, it's a bit of a climb. You say, doop, 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 doop.
Slowly
We're so
moving.
tired in real life now.
Yeah.
And yes, you arrive there, and you see all the horses corralled there, kind of moseying around in the area there. And again, closer this time, because it seems to be coming from that central tent. Ah! Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god, you actually
Uh-oh.
scared me. I was like, what?
So as you as you arrive at the top here, you see piled outside the wagon are various empty casks and crates. From inside the tent comes the crack of a whip, followed by the howls of a young man. Ah! 3 sputtering campfires seem to be filling the tent with smoke. And if you could make your way around.
There's no people outside, just horses.
At the moment, it seems, yeah. The people
The
that you
horses
saw.
seem
Whoa, easy,
agitated.
Greg.
Do the horses
Fine.
seem agitated, or do they seem just
Nope.
pretty slow?
Yeah, just all chill.
These are big horses.
They are.
I know, they're like 8 of us.
Are any
Nah.
horses missing, John?
Nay. Sorry, what was that?
No. My question was:
That wasn't the question.
Are
That's
there
your question.
are there enough horses to adequately fit each wagon? And then on top of that, I guess, if there's any extra, how many? Or any missing, how many?
You're
Yeah,
counting
there's-
them, like doing the math.
No, it does,
Things are
it does seem that they're
Yeah.
all here. Yes, it looks like it works out.
Okay, cool.
Good question.
That's all.
So
Getting
yeah, as you
bored.
come round to the opening at where the entrance to this tent is, you see that through the haze of the smoke, you can see 6 Vistani around the tent interior, and you see a barely conscious and shirtless teenager hugging the central tent pole, his wrists bound with rope and his back streaked with blood. And an older, larger man in studded leather armor lashes the young man with a horsewhip, causing him to scream again. Ah! Standing in
Hello?
the bigger man's shadow is a third man, also clad in studded leather. Easy, brother, he says to the whip-wielding brute. I think Alexius hadn't learned his lesson. I think he's had enough.
Didn't use a safe word.
I think you're reading it wrong.
No, just
I
thought
mean,
it was
we're not here to
funny.
judge. We're here to deliver presents.
I'm just saying, I thought it was funny.
But the other larger one's like, I'll decide when he's had enough. So you're echoing a bit there, Emma. He had one simple job. To look after my girl and make sure she wasn't lost. He failed. He'll pay. Ah!
I think another child's gone missing, and I don't think we're gonna get to deliver the present today.
And he hears you, and he turns around. He's like, "Ah,
Sinkus.
Who are you?
Being quiet.
What do you want?"
We're here with greetings.
And I'm looking for it.
It is not the best time.
We've
Let me show
noticed.
you. Let me show you who's calling out to you here.
I've seen this face before. Who are you?
No, this is the first time.
I don't know. It's in like in a different campaign. Somebody
Oh,
uses their token.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
it's cool talking.
we come from a camp of
Stick to the
your
bus.
people? Just to the east?
Here's Sir Poole.
Yes.
Ah. Our brothers and sisters with Madame Eva.
That's exactly them.
What business have you here?
Came with a birthday present for Arabelle.
Which the one behind him, the other one's like, ah! Ah! Please. The young boy's kind of loses his resolve for a moment and kind of crawls out. But then you see he like sets his jaw again.
So...
And the one who's talking to you is like, my niece, the little Arabelle that you seek, has vanished.
Wolves
Happy birthday.
Vanished.
Wolves
He scowls at you, Sarah.
Sorry, that was
Dang.
Because they're reading the room, people.
me. Sorry, Vance has gotten to me, and
Yeah,
Where are
as
you,
I
by the
knew
way?
she would.
You're still way over on the entrance. She's just like, happy birthday, just ready to run away from the edge of the camp there.
I am
Get over here, you.
definitely like here. I'll move myself up, but I am definitely like
Get over
holding
here.
myself back. I'm like, I don't want to be.
So, yes,
but
this
Was it wolves by any chance?
this one, he's like, my name is Arigal. I am Arabelle's uncle. Her father, my brother here, is Luvash. He's just like brooding over this poor fellow strapped to the tent pole. He's just rage, just completely clouding his face.
So, can I just clarify? The uncle is whipping the
Nope.
dad of.
Nope. The uncle is the one talking to you.
To us, and the dad is whipping someone.
The dad is whipping the one who was supposed to be looking after Arabelle, and
Wait.
failed.
Was there any response to the was it wolves comment?
He's like, it better not have been. But I don't see why it would be.
There's been reports of children going missing and wolves being involved.
Not Vistani children.
Interesting.
Why would Strahd set his wolves up on us?
Change of heart?
I do not.
How can you
Smack in the
tell?
back of the head for sure.
I think it would be.
That was better than your comment.
I think it would be infinitely more evident than that.
Vanta asks, I'm still confused how he can help. The
Sorry?
difference between a Vistani child and a non-Vistani child.
He knows. Of course he knows. It is our people that saved him. And we are in his favor for that. Forever. It is why we can leave this place when no one else can, says very pointedly.
Yes, no, I know that, but I just was wondering if there was a chance.
Now, Levash, come on. Alexei has paid the price. He knows what he did, and the failure he has brought upon this camp. The others will find Arabelle soon. Our friends from the base of the hill, and the others are all out looking. It's still too soon. She'll have just gone traipsing off somewhere, skipping away to, I don't know, looking for something that she wants, or I don't know, but she'll be fine. She better be. he comes stamping over to you lot. He's like, what is this of a gift?
Well, we have... And then I sigh real heavy because I'm just like, oh, another thing that's not looking for children that have been taken by wolves. We could help you look. We have to deliver this birthday gift, and we have until lunch. I look at Vanta, and we're looking for other things anyway that might be around here, so may we help?
Eliza told us to bring this present.
That too.
My good-for-nothing sister. Well, I shall take charge of it until Arabelle is found. She better be found, he says to Alexei, the other boy in the center.
I've forgotten your name already. Tell me it again.
The one who was whipping?
Yeah, but she says that out loud, like
Yeah,
as
that's fine.
a Christian.
He growls, Lavash!
Lavash, why weren't you with her?
Why should I be?
She's
Should be she chained to me at the ankle? What are you, some Puritan who believes in keeping children under lock and key? How is she to become herself? Find who she truly is if she's under my wing? He kind of nods at you, Krieg, all the time.
If the aim was to set her free and let her choose her own path, then maybe the man you're whipping speaks sense. Maybe she has truly just wandered off and she'll come back. Logic would suggest as much.
The servants of Lord Strahd are not the only dangerous things in these woods.
Interesting that you can have such a carefree view on raising a child when you know such things.
She's free to come and go around the camp and around the local area, but not to wander too far away without supervision.
But not your
Depend-
supervision.
I'm running the camp. We're in charge ever since the elders died.
I mean, I get it. I agree.
Looking up.
Like, I
She's like
I
hovering.
kind of-
She pose.
He's just like, I get it. I agree. He's no hovering.
kind of lower himself down
He's
and-
doing like backflips in the air. Beetles just showering down every now and again.
No, I mean, you know, my people are very much the same way. Once you're out of the nest, proverbially, I mean, I'm a bird, okay, yeah, there's a nest, but
I was about to say.
you know, we kind of do our own thing. We have our family attachments, but we know where not to go and where it's okay to go, and
I'm going to look at everyone because I'm kind of done with this chore because we've gotten so many chores. Like, not me, but Asara is kind of done with this chore because there's been so many chores.
Oh, sorry.
And she's and she's gonna be like, "Are we leaving the gift?"
I mean,
That's all we came to do. I believe this
we
is
shouldn't
our problem.
need to carry it into the forest while we look for her. It can stay here.
Why are we looking for her?
That was the more pointed part of my question.
We wandered into a family affair. It's no business of ours.
I guess we don't have to help. I mean, he said those guys down there were helping to look for her already.
Aragol, the brother, comes over to you and he's like, we are unable to search within Vallaki. You said you're from Vallaki, right?
Yeah.
We came from.
We're not
Vallaki.
of there, but we came from there.
Well, little Arabelle has been known to sneak into town to play with the children at the orphanage of St. Andros. And I know she's fascinated by the festivals that take place there.
Well, there is one tonight.
She chose a good day.
Brother, maybe these folk can check in the town for her. Maybe she just stole away from Alexei here to get a decent spot and see the festival tonight. And Lavash is like, maybe. And he comes stalking over to you, Xenicus. And he
Hi.
thrusts out his hand. Take this! And he's holding a small necklace which has a
Okay.
bronze tab on it with a trio of twinkling stars.
Necklace.
It's Arabelle's favorite. She'll trust you if you show her this.
Okay.
And Xenicus, you know this could be useful for a scent.
Yep. So that's what I was thinking. I was trying not to. Xenicus is not showing that face, but
Yeah, that's fine.
it's like use it to track.
Indeed.
Well, I hope we find her.
As do I. Now, I'm afraid I have business to attend to. Arigal, cut that pest free. He's learnt his lesson. Indeed, brother. And they turn back to the others.
Guess that's our cue to leave.
That's
Wander away.
Okay. You're gonna leave the tent? Yeah. Is anything else?
back into the forest.
Yes. So you come back out onto the hilltop.
Like
which,
as a player, I thought that whole scene was going to go very different, considering it was a drow outside and there was whipping noises. the last time I agreed past drow and whipping noises in one of your campaigns, it was not a door that I wanted to open.
But it's all consensual.
They needed their private time.
I mean, it was consensual, but it's
What
not
can I say?
not something that I just wanted to wander into.
Drow in Barovia. Drow in Undermountain.
Drow deserve to be everyone. I love them very much.
I forgot that we were just on a smaller map, so walked all the way away to like the corner of the map. Oh, I'm at 1 square equals 10 feet. Hurry up! I'm already here.
So, you leave, and you're going to start heading back towards town?
Indeed.
Mission accomplished?
But when he's gonna Xenicus is gonna as he's kind of heading out, he's gonna try and see if he can catch the scent around using this necklace. See if there is anything that can give me a hint at least.
The smell of the horses is too much here. It's very
All I can smell
overpowering,
horses.
and you just see the hilltop is just dotted with
Okay.
horse dung everywhere. So yes, watch out. And they're all tethered to these stone blocks within the circle. And most of them, the ones all over around that west side, those are all just the draft horses from the wagons. But you do see there's those nice riding horses.
It was
Over
more
on
as
the
I
side
was saying,
as well.
as we're leaving, getting down the hill,
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yes.
as if it's been pulled in this direction towards Vallaki.
So yes, you're heading back through the forests and back to down to the town itself.
Yep. Can
Okay.
I do a check to see if I notice anything on the way back?
Please, yes, give me a perception check with advantage.
This is to do with tracking. Let me just double check
I think
something.
as you go back into the cold, misty woods, I have a feeling that Vanta is going to pull up her cowl and kind of retreat into herself.
Because of the time.
extremely disappointed about the fact that she hasn't found any books and is sort of mentally drained by that conversation and this whole day so far, even though they've only been like awake for like 3 hours. So, yeah, Vanta just kind of shrivels, continues her withering. As you see her look, but she doesn't have her.
Thank you, Emma. See you in hell.
Later.
See you in hell.
Can't wait,
Oh, yeah, tomorrow.
guys.
The 9 Hells, tomorrow. Okay, so, everyone, bear with me just a moment.
Gal. Gal, gal.
One of those. You should be able to hear us again now. And one of those. Scotty or anyone else who's in chat, can you hear the music on us? Okay.
Chat drum roll.
Oh, thank you, Sneaker Thief. Excellent. That's fantastic. Good. Sorry, I have this new headset messed with my my settings somewhat. I had to just quickly get some stuff there. Thanks, Scotty. And Arishkitu, thank you. Okay, I don't have a drum roll. I do have this. Not quite the same thing.
No, not quite.
Of course. So yes, sorry, excuse the rather Spartan nature of this other map here, other screen here, but yes, let us move on.
But on my tracking thing, I got a 20.
A 20, nice.
Well, technically plus. It was nat 20 plus 4.
You...
If that's important.
A natural 20?
Yes.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so yeah, you definitely, you pick up, I mean, all sorts of scents. I mean, there's, there are woodland creatures. There's wolf scent as well, but fairly old. And the horses, as they coming and going through this area, and various scents of the what you think would be the Vistani from what you just, that kind of wood smoke from the tent and stuff, and also a similar sense that you got a whiff of when you were talking to that drow at the base of the hill. And indeed, just kind of, you get this, we get lichen vision, and just the whole scene just kind of goes cloudy and misty and grey, and there's all these various lines, threading through as the various scents and trails that you can sniff out. And anyone wondering and joining us for the first time, Xenicus is a werewolf. With the has a Order of the Lichen Blood Hunter, and throughout them all, you see this one lilac, for want of an image, this lilac line that threads through and goes indeed in this direction.
It's like just heading back towards town.
At the moment, it's going north through the trees.
So it's just like, it's totally this way. So like everyone else is like, it's the way back to town.
So,
Great.
already going that way, but thanks. Scotty, thank you so much. That's a lovely little subscription there. Yeah, because last Friday we made affiliates. Yoo-hoo. Sorry, I'm still excited. If anyone hasn't, please check out the channel introduction video on the main page after we finished, please.
So good.
Yes, and I
It's
think
like everyone just leaves just to go watch it. Like, no.
No, wait.
I did it. Okay, thank you so much, Scotty. That's really appreciated. So you make your way through the woods and back. Yes, heading back to the. Thanks, Igor. Heading back to the east. And before long, you see the buildings and Peggy Greenteeth's cottage hanging out there. And you, again, come in sight of the gates as you are heading closer. And make your way back into the town.
We should check
Yeah,
out
I
the
got-
church.
Oh, yeah.
There was mention of an orphanage.
There was.
No longer flying. He's sad.
Oh.
Pout, pout, pout.
Let me put you back on that town map.
Yes, please.
There you at. Boom. There it is. Loads very much. If it's loaded once, it stays loaded, which is nice. So yes, you come back into the church is there as you come in. It's on your left as you come back into the town.
Is there any like room nearby or like building next to it, like says like St. Andrew's Orphanage, or is it just the church?
Yeah, there's no sign as such. There is that large building directly opposite it, on the opposite side of the road.
I guess we'd ask. Is that guy still standing outside?
The
gravedigger?
gravedigger? No, I'm afraid not.
Does Xenakis still have lichen vision?
Indeed, and it gets
nice.
very
I
hard
presumed I lost it.
here.
I presumed I lost it when we entered the town and all the people moving and about.
Just give me a quick moment here.
Is it the building to the across the road from the? It heads me right to a pie shop, and I'm like, yes.
This is not what we're looking for.
No, she's here, she's here. Trust me, she's here. I hope not.
As was suggested as an idea, yes, you do at first get to the orphanage, which is, it turns out, that building across from the church, and her scent does lead there, yes. But then you also sense it leaving that way and going into town as well.
We should at least ask her first. She's been here.
Now,
Maybe they know her.
remember what they said about Vistani not being allowed in the walls. So
Right.
maybe not outer on that.
I was just going to ask about a little girl.
God said from above.
So yeah,
Um,
you knock on the door.
Yeah.
Okey-doke. I'm just trying to get the name of this person here. Is it here?
Now, question for the DM
Yes.
while we're writing. Does it feel like, having seen people around and hearing people speaking to each other and the names that they use, that there's very like distinct cultural names? As in the sense of like, if I was to say a name like what's her face again? Not Arabelle, the Eliza or something. They feel very Vistani names, or is it kind of thing? Or is it kind of thing? It's like
No,
they're
I
very
think-
distinct, or is it just like it's just a name? So it's not like if I said something like, "Oh, your aunt blah 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 was asking for you," they would be like, "That's a Vistani name. It's this kid of Vistani," kind of type thing.
Good
No,
question.
they've all been Barovian names.
Cool.
Like, especially, I mean, like, a good example is, you know, the young lad that was being whipped, you know, is Alexei. So it seems very in keeping with the other names you've heard around the
Cool.
place.
Excellent. Just wanted to check. I didn't want to accidentally out this kid as well, just by trying to name drop so that we could.
Yeah.
The common name, at least if they come
Yeah,
back and they
you
get
think
the name that they
Arabelle's
recognize.
going to be fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. So yeah, you're going to head into there, and you knock on the door.
Yeah.
That's
I gave it a nice knock before.
and
Did.
the door creaks open.
Nobody's there. It's creepy.
No.
We already did Death House.
It's all good. It's all good. Let me get this for you. It's kind of quiet, but it's creaking there in the background. Let's try that one. There we go.
It's 2 doors.
Yes.
The first one opens. It's like one of those like doors within a door. They've opened the first one. They realized it's too small. They opened the like there was the kid only door,
Posting
and then
gate.
they opened then they had the adult door.
Yeah, the door opens, and it is that same sullen-looking teenager from before.
Hello.
Yes, what do you want?
We're looking for
Arabelle.
Arabelle.
There's,
I wanted to say a young girl, and then I was like, that's not. We're
No.
looking for you, and then we put her in a bag.
there is no child under the orphanage's care called Arabelle.
We thought maybe she'd be here playing. She's friends with.
The kids here.
Just a moment, I'll get the headmistress. And he closes the door and slopes off. Although you don't see him, because close the door.
I'm gonna turn.
And he,
I'm gonna turn to friggin' Xenicus and be like, malicious unhappiness.
Yeah. We
teenagers
should
are-
get Izek. We get Izek, and we can get a warrant for this place.
By the way, you're all being congratulated by Scotty for surviving
Yeah.
Death House.
Typing up the message now.
Thank you.
Cheers, dude. Yeah, they did a good job. we did the skill challenge escape, which is the using the Dragnakata stuff. It's all really fun. Okay. So almost lost one. Hey, Stephanie. The skin of your teeth. You just
Yeah.
escaped.
Oh yes. I was like, just now? What happened?
No. Death House.
Yes, that's true.
Came down to that last roll. Oh, you missed a final death save last week, Scotty. It came down to the last roll.
yeah.
All of us were like, "Argh!"
It was nail biting.
Which humble
Oh,
folk did you almost lose, Scotty? They lost one. They nearly lost one too. Although, humble folk don't really exist. It's okay.
Yeah.
No.
Sorry. Tune in tomorrow
We
for
are
more of
real.
that. Okay.
Picket fence. Picket signs. We exist.
Picket fence. I was going to say,
We
you're
exist.
settling down. So, you you wait for a short moment, and then you hear footsteps from inside again, and the door opens, and you see a very severe-looking woman with a very tight bun of hair on her head, and black, kind of Victorian-looking, prime orphanage, headmistress.
Very stereotypical
full on,
orphanage
full on,
headmistress.
full on. And she's like,
Xenicus is looking at us like,
yes, I hear you have inquiries about the orphanage.
yeah, yes, we're looking for a girl who sometimes is known to be playing with the kids here, a young Arabelle.
Ah, I have heard the children talk of one by that name. Yes.
Yeah, it's her aunt asked us to bring her birthday present, and we're just wondering where she was because she loves the festivals, and I heard that she was coming around to play here.
She won't be here now. I'm afraid all of the children are in quiet time in preparation for the excitement of the festival later.
Oh, of course.
Might we speak with any of your children who are friends with her? Maybe they know where she's gone. I'd hate to interrupt quiet time, but we really are worried.
I feel I was very clear about the situation they find themselves in. No, this is complete quiet. I'm only allowed to speak to you because we are out here in the street. No, they shall not be disturbed until their poor little minds and hearts are all aflutter with the rampant excitement that will be later.
Then we all back away from the door.
Well, how long is quiet time?
Until the start of the festival.
That's like another couple of hours, isn't it?
Good day.
It's her.
Oh.
It is her. She's the baddie. I have read these books all through my childhood. It's always the head of the orphanage who did it. You guys have read these books too, haven't you?
Meanwhile, Xenicus sees Arabelle's trail leading away from the orphanage.
The DM quickly moves us along.
She's Zenica's like, yeah, she's gone there. That's clearly she was pulled here. They've dropped something of hers to get the smell. Like it's her. But still follows it. But he's still like in his mind. It's her. She did it.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. This is weird.
What? Wouldn't
Is
they
it-
be fine? That sounds like malicious unhappiness.
I was gonna say, Krieg, there's a guard nearby who's just like, sounding a bit grumpy there, friend.
Yeah, you heard the orphanage lady? She sounds so grumpy.
Oh,
and
I'm
he's like-
I feel just fine. I'm anxious to start preparing myself for the festival.
Light that
That's
sun
all.
on fire.
The guard is, Headmistress Belasco
Where's
has
the
nothing but the health and well-being of the children at heart. Be on your way.
Malicious unhappiness, if you ask me.
We are allowed to be strict and unhappy. If
Ooh,
there are
unhappy?
people, if there are people disturbing the peace, move on. Isaac's not here to save you now.
We have his ear.
Okay.
We have his ear as we run off.
Well, give it back. He wants it. Sorry.
Never!
So yes, you carry on through the town,
Yeah.
and
Head towards the festival.
I'm curious: is Xenicus going along on all fours, sniffing the ground?
No.
It's just-
No.
Check. I could have dreamed. Okay, so yes, you carry on following the trail. Bear with me as I come back up here. And after the orphanage, the trail weaves through town and then makes a sharp right. And you find yourselves standing in front of a toy shop.
The same one that we were at before.
There is only one. Is no fun. Is no Blinsky.
Of course.
And the
children-
trace goes up to the window, and there's quite a concentration of the trail there, as it seems they pressed up against the window, looking in. And actually, anyone that wants to can give me a perception check.
Yep.
Ooh. That is 18.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I just got another 9.
Stephanie, the 9 hells are tomorrow. Thank
I
you.
need to take a picture and send it to you because it's perception check 9, perception check 9, perception check 9.
Wow. So you, Xenicus, keyed into this hunt as you are. You look around and you look up against the window, and you see a strange array of 11 dots in the kind of slight grime and dust of the window. And-
11?
yes.
An extra thumb.
10 fingers and a nose. You
We're like
decide.
extra thumbed person.
And it seems that they were peering through the window, and as you're like closely looking at this, you suddenly start as
The monkey.
yeah, exactly. Piccolo's face comes up on the other side of the glass. It's just like
Like, Zekas definitely growls at the monkey. Rawr.
and yes, you see that the trail is leading away once more.
Follow that trail. Though he's still convinced it's the orphanage lady, the bad one.
Okay.
Like that's the story he's going with Sarah and Craig the whole way.
Story, I'm
Like,
sticking with it. So yes, you are here at the moment at Blinsky's. Remember, that's just near the Baron's Manor.
Yes.
And the trail then leads back to the north, past the Blue Water Inn, and then up that north road towards the North Gate.
ah, damn it.
and it seems to stop at a house along that road.
On the out of the gate or on the road
On the
towards
road
gate?
towards the gate.
Okay.
What does the house? Does it just look like a not like house, but is it like a detached house, or is it like part of like a block?
I mean, they're all detached, but it's smaller, nothing too fancy.
And there's no one like outside or anything.
No.
What do you make of this? Headmistress's secret house.
Well, actually, there's no one outside that house, but there is the next door house. You see a slightly upper middle-aged woman arranging pots of sickly-looking flowers on the windowsill, trying to spruce the place up for the parade, apparently.
This is the house?
No, that one.
What a good boy. And I'm going to go knock on the door.
Definite scowl at that.
There's no answer, and the woman next door speaks up. She's like, "You'll not get an answer."
Any
Oh,
particular reason?
where would the people of the house be, ma'am?
Bluto has not been seen in more than a day.
Bluto.
Now, you've heard that name before.
Yeah, that's the guy that goes fishing, right?
The fisherman,
Yeah.
the drunk as well. Yes, the drunk fisherman, who recently was boasting of something.
Seen raven people.
No,
Right?
that's that one there.
Oh, dang it.
That one there.
There.
Up there, for me.
That's me.
Bluto. Where's my notes for Bluto?
Was he boasting about a wizard something?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No.
No?
No?
Um,
Okay, where are my
the,
notes?
The woman says, she's like,
Lucky Charm, fish on a lake.
there you go. Yes, he was the fisherman who had complained of not catching anything for ages, which was no thanks to the crazy wizard blasting lightning bolts into the north side of the lake. Recently he had boasted of a lucky charm, and the woman also says, yes, Bluto hasn't been seen in more than a day. He disappeared after saying something about a good luck charm that would solve his fishing woes.
Was he with anyone?
No. Just carrying his stuff.
Did he have a big duffel bag that
Yes.
moved?
Yes, he always has it. Anyway, it wasn't moving.
Okay.
Next year we talk about bags that suck people in and bite people's legs off.
That sounds terrible.
If only Emma was still here.
That's
It's one for her to watch on the VOD.
sad. Sad,
I'll clip it for her later.
sad other game. I'm going to hurry the boys along and be like, "Oh, thank you so much, ma'am. We'll come back." And I'm gonna hurry them off and out of earshot so that I can be like, "All right, let's go around the back so I can bust in the door."
Okay. But remember, we have to be happy about it.
And can we actually get around? Hold on.
And is it very visible? Like, is there like people around the back areas, or is it pretty quiet around here?
Not really, no. No, the people stick to the main road for the traffic. And it is quieter out here than in the centre of town.
Is there a fence?
Yes. There it is.
Okay, so shall we? And can I just go? I'm gonna turn to the boys and be like, listen, I'm, there's 3 of us. That's a lot. It's daytime. There's a lot of people around.
So what you're saying is that we should go supervise and survey the festival while you go check.
I don't know that you should go that far lest I get arrested, but all right,
Is this
Sack
the ape
Man.
shit? Is this the ape shit thing that Craig was talking about?
Oh, no. That's very different.
Okay. Well, good luck, Asara.
I'm gonna. That's
Oh,
a
like-
real face.
If she's gonna go look, she needs the thing.
Oh yes. Yeah, I hand over the amulet, the necklace
Yeah.
with the trio of stars.
Indeed.
Thank you. And then I'm gonna roll ship. I'm gonna roll 9 for stealth. Watch.
Let's see. Can you go with the flow? Keep that thing going.
Let's see. No, let's not keep that going. It would be very hard to do because my stealth is a +7, so it would be really, really hard to do.
There we go.
18.
Okay.
That's just 2 nines.
Yeah.
You
Hey!
slip round the side between two buildings, away from that rather gossipy-looking next-door neighbour, and make your way around the back. And there is a very dilapidated, sickly-looking garden, very neglected. And then there is the back door. Yes.
Well, he is a fisherman and not a gardener, and
then
I will.
You do
use-
actually see a couple of nets, kind of like with holes in them, just kind of hanging out, just draped across some stands in the back, and a couple of those, those glass globes that they use for buoying nets and things.
Looking around, is there anything like bushes or a shed that I should be percepting first before I break into this home?
Percepting. That's the
Percepting.
word. Not really. No, just the detritus in the background.
Check under the mat and the flower pot, see if he's left a key there.
I'm doing that for sure.
Do you shout that over the roof?
No,
Come on, behave.
no
behave.
that's Michael joking. Clearly.
I'm going to, if I do not perceive, I'm going to.
While you're sneaking around back there. Yeah.
Bust out my thieves' tools. Is there anything nearby, like a mat or like?
I was joking.
There is a
We don't know how they do it in Vallaki. All right.
chipped, empty flower pot.
I look in it.
It's empty.
Oh yeah. All right. That totally.
The chip-
Still
I
empty,
look in it. There's nothing.
and there's nothing underneath it.
Midnight here in Japan, guys. Okay. Let me bust out my thieves' tools.
Mm-hmm. You do. I should make it a bit quieter back here.
Just one person just sitting at the back garden down the street playing the flute.
Say again, sorry?
15.
15, okay. Yeah, this is not some epic, crazy lock. And after a quick bit of work, you hear a satisfying click.
Of a gun.
I stealthily open the door.
Mhm.
Would you like? I will roll for that. Yeah.
No, it's fine.
9.
Okay.
9.
I sneak.
And-
9.
Yes, you just
9. I fall.
you crack the door open wide enough to slip inside, and there's a smell. You don't need Xenicus's nose to figure this one out. Stale wine, sweat, and general unwashed body, and just very, very slovenly living here. And there is kind of like a very bursting at the seams, kind of half gone to the scrap heap, straw stuffed mattress in the corner, with some blankets kind of scrumpled up on top, and a rickety looking table with a single chair, with a few empty wine bottles on top, which are joined by their brethren of the other multiple wine bottles just scattered around the floor. And there is a very basic kind of kitchen area, and a small fire pit, with a cast iron pot that's seen better days perched up top it.
Any pantries, like pantry doors in the floor?
A single room.
Okay. any like cabinetry?
A little. Yeah, there's a couple of bits of furniture.
Well, I open everything I can open. And I'm gonna definitely roll a perception check.
Please, yeah, give me a proper search. I mean, I was going to say this to Emma before as well. Please, just tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you which roll this is.
Oh, yes, sorry.
It's okay.
It's gonna be 13.
Okay. So yeah, you kind of have a kind of half-hearted kind of route through, and it's just the same kind of sad tale of kind of dilapidation and neglect throughout all of the furniture here, and just even the cobwebs in the windows are a bit droopy and sad.
Wow.
The house feels down on its luck, not just the fisherman.
I'm going to leave a single gold piece on the table, and then I'm going to leave
Okay. So
the house.
slip back out, close the door, and Krig, Xenicus, you see Asara emerge from the shadows between the buildings once more.
What did you find?
A very sad house. That man needs a wife.
Or a
Dead
husband.
end here?
Hmm?
Or
Get,
husband.
get yourself a soldier.
Yeah. Get yourself a good man. I don't know where else to check. There was nothing there. It was just one
Why-
room. There wasn't even anything to search.
Why would Arabelle have gone in there then?
That's a good question.
And that's where the trail ends.
I mean, you're welcome to go have a look. I didn't lock up when I left. There's nothing in there to steal anyway. Well, now there is. I just left a gold piece on the table.
Oh yeah, like it has no idea. He's going, woo, go peace.
As you walk away, 5 shapes detach from the shadows and converge on the house. No. That gossipy woman comes back out, carrying a couple of pots, and she's like, "Yeah, you still here?
Yeah, we're waiting.
Well, he was boasting about his good luck. He's probably gone fishing up to the lake. If he's turned his luck around, he's probably gone to try it out. Why stand around here all day?"
What? Is this not a public street?
No. Suit yourselves. Just remember to be in the square by sunset.
You sure he wasn't with anyone?
I mean, I haven't seen him for over a day. I don't know.
Did you see anyone coming towards the house other than us?
This is a busy street. A very well-to-do part of Valakia, I'll have you know.
Give the flowers a look over.
I roll my eyes. Not like just to myself, like not like in her face,
Right.
but
Never.
not hiding.
She goes in, slams her door. One of the flowers falls off.
Beautiful touch.
Well, what time is it roughly? Because I mean, it must still be early.
Yeah, it's getting towards lunchtime. It was a fair walk to the camp and back.
Because we need to go meet Thingy before lunch.
Right, that other chore we have to do.
Which is less pressing, but probably going to have worse repercussions for us
It's
if
not.
we miss it.
You've still got time before lunch. It's not like at lunchtime yet.
Oh, I thought we had to meet him before lunch was the thing, because he was busy from lunch.
From the afternoon, he was going to be busy.
Oh, okay.
It was a lunch date.
Ah, I see.
She must still be here where? I searched the house.
But did we look under the house?
You can dig under the house if you want.
No.
We need
I
Tarina,
mean,
we need Tarina with her burrowing speed.
I know.
Yeah. We all
Hitch,
saw
hitch,
what
hitch,
was
hitch,
at
hitch.
the Blue Water Inn. I mean,
I looked for a door. I looked for a door in the floor.
Yeah, there was no trapdoor or anything.
I mean,
let me go check.
yeah. Be quiet.
Hey. I
He
am.
rolls a 2.
I have got a good spell.
I'm looking at everyone in chat like breaking the fourth wall. He rolls a 2.
So like, I'm gonna like go up the street as if like heading off, and then kind of come back round because he doesn't, in case that nosy lady's watching us now because we annoyed her.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So kind
Give me a stealth check.
of heading around the back. That's a good roll. What do I have as a plus? +5. So that's a 19.
Okay. Yeah, you quietly slip around the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right, Cat. I agree.
Even stretches in the back.
Yeah.
Look how handsome.
Observe me all of you. Look upon me. Hello, Cat.
So I'm gonna
Oh, little
go
tabaxi.
into the place because she said that she left the door open.
You find it open as she promised.
Close it behind me, just in
I
case.
actually locked it. You have to break in now.
You never said
Wolf
anything
out,
at the start.
smashes the door open, and
That is correct. It is unlocked. I'm sorry.
so I'm gonna go in and probably destroy my nose. The horrible smells in here, but see if you can trace the smell of Arabelle again, because he's worried that maybe she is trapped in here or hiding in here from other people, maybe hearing Asara trying to get in, decided to hide somewhere.
Please give me a perception check with disadvantage.
So that would balance out my advantage for a smell
Straight
check.
roll, yes.
Okay. I was like, disadvantage even with it?
Double disadvantage.
No! It's not bad. So perceptions, that's the 16. It's 12 plus 4.
Okay. Just the scent of a dilapidated life is too strong in here.
So it's just a one-floored building with no, like,
You don't
one
find
room
anything
situation.
else.
Yeah.
And there's a very strong
Ooh.
smell of fish as well.
Yeah, I guessed. And a shiny gold piece, though, that looks very out of place.
You were told it was there. You know she put it there.
Did she tell us?
Yes, I thought so.
No, because
Or was that Steph talking about it?
I think that was Steph joking.
I made a joke about how there's nothing to steal in there. Well, no, I said there's nothing to steal in there, and I said, I just did leave a gold piece.
Yeah,
Ah, okay, so I wasn't sure if that was in character or not.
So yeah, you see the gold piece left by Asara.
He honestly thinks about taking it just to annoy Asara, but then he realizes it's actually going to hurt someone else, not Asara,
yeah.
and decides not to.
Okay, so you make your way back to your friends.
Yes, going a long route round just
That's
in case.
fine. Yep.
Yeah,
And?
brother.
What would you like to do?
I guess we go fishing.
Ah, this is a never-ending day.
Let's check it out.
I mean, it's only morning.
So yeah, never-ending mornings and so far.
I mean, how far
10
away?
mornings at least.
How far away is this lake?
That is strictly Asara talking.
I mean, how like from the discussions earlier with people talking about like them going fishing and stuff, like does it feel like the lake is far away or?
No, and you remember you've passed like right by the banks of it on your way into town, so it's just a little
cool.
bit to the north. Yeah.
Cool. Then yeah. So if it's not that far, then yes, let's go fishing.
So yes, you make your way
Fishing
again
for-
out of the gates, and once more you are reminded to return in time for the festival if you intend to return in the evening.
We get it. Malicious unhappiness. The devil.
Bye. See you soon.
Now, let me just quickly read something here. Just double checking.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So yes, you make your way to the north there of the map, as it says, to Lake Zorovich. I guess I should put you over to the main map so you can see the lake itself. Barovia. Now, this is the first time we loaded it up, so give it some time.
No, yeah, it's off to the south.
Yeah.
There we go.
With our little batty friends illuminating the scene.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry, chat, bear with the map there for a second. And yes, you make your way north and through the trees there, and find yourselves coming as the trees thin out slowly towards the edge of Lake Zarovich. You do see the waters lapping against the shore. A couple of boats, rowboats, pulled up along the shoreline there, and
Ominous music.
far out, dude, on the water, you see. Let me show you this.
Oh. Fits the ominous music.
Oh, I love it! I love it!
Far out, through the mists that hang heavily over this lake, you see another boat rowing slowly through the waters, heading out towards the center of the lake. And as you watch and you come up against the lake shore yourself, you strain to see through the mists at what you hope to be Bruto. And you see the figure stop rowing, pull the oars into the boat, struggle somewhat to lift up a hefty looking sack, and splash, he heaves it over the side. And we shall stop there.
Big fly out there!
Oh, no.
I asked if he had a duffel bag with him.
And she
They
said
said
yes.
no.
She said yes.
Oh, yes? I said, oh yeah, it's not moving, yeah. No.
Oh boy.
Damn.
So there we go. Thank you, everyone.
I'm gonna run back to the house and take back my gold piece now. Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I honestly, the first time you did it, like, I honestly thought I was like, you're gonna end up just giving money to this murderer or something, like, jokingly, thinking, and then everything felt nice again, so I, like, lost that train of thought.
Yes.
Nope.
Arashike, I have developed a certain knack for ending sessions like this. So,
It's true.
Makes
thank
us
you,
stressed
everyone.
all
And thank
week.
you for everyone in chat. Lovely to have everyone by. And yes, Scotty Hood, you did hear fishing. Scotty has an amazing DM's Guild supplement for all of your fishing needs. Am I remembering the name right? Is it Jebediah's? Right, Jebediah's fishing. Put the name in chat, Scotty. Everyone, if you want fishing in your D&D, there is only one place to go for that, and all of the glorious things that surround it. Now, we have been Curse of Strahd. I hope you had enjoyed tonight's session, and thank you, Zebediah's fishing techniques and equipment. Everyone, yes, give it a look. It's it's a good one. And you have been listening to the sounds of Sirenscape as they come back in ominously.
They know you're talking about them.
Yes, these are the sounds of Sirenscape, music and sound effects for your D&D games. Lots of free sound sets to check out if you so wish. Does change things up somewhat. And we will be back here, same time-ish, a little earlier actually, 10 o'clock Japanese time tomorrow, but not the same place, as we'll be way down in the 9 hells as we continue our descent into Avernus game. And next Tuesday, we'll be shivering and feeling the cold up in Icewind Dale as our adventurers in Rime of the Frost Maiden continue on their journey towards their next, thank you for the follow, their next destination. And brings us all the way around to next Thursday, when certain fishing techniques, which I don't believe are in the copper bestseller, Zebediah's Fishing Techniques and Equipment, need to be thwarted. And we shall see you all next time. And as we like to say over here in Japan, as a fond farewell and good night,
Be welcome.
Not
Okay.
be welcome.
Oyasuminasai.
Is there anything you won't talk over?
It must be the delay. I'm not hearing it.
So yes, everyone, oyasuminasai, thank you. Take care.